Heavier things fall faster, right? That is what your brain says. That is what cartoons say. That is what your uncle who failed physics twice says. But guess what? They are all wrong. In a vacuum, where there is no air, a bowling ball and a feather fall at the exact same speed. No, this is not a glitch in the Matrix. This is real. And it is one of the most brain-melting facts in physics. Welcome to Think, where we make science so simple, even your goldfish could pass a quiz on it. Let's clear something up. A vacuum is not your mom's Dyson. It is a space with no air. It's no particles, no resistance, just pure, empty nothingness. And in that nothingness, gravity gets to show off. It pulls everything down with the same acceleration, no matter the weight, shape, or how cool the object looks. That means a hammer and a feather fall together like synchronized skydivers with no parachutes. It is not magic, it is physics. And it is glorious. So why do we think heavier things fall faster? Because we live in an atmosphere. Air is sneaky. It pushes back. It slows things down. Feather flutters. A rock plummets. But that is not gravity's fault. That is air resistance being dramatic. Take away the air, and suddenly gravity is like, all right, everyone gets the same treatment. Equal rights, equal falls. Here's the deal. Gravity pulls everything down at 9.8 meters per second squared. That is the rule. But air resistance, that is the chaos gremlin. Depends on shape, surface area, and how much the object fights the air on the way down. A crumpled paper ball falls faster than a flat sheet. Not because it is heavier, but because it slices through air like a ninja. In a vacuum, though, no air, no resistance, just gravity doing its thing like a boss. Now let's talk about the coolest science flex in history. Apollo 15, the moon. No atmosphere. Astronaut David Scott drops a hammer and a feather at the same time. And boom, they hit the ground together. Live on camera, in front of millions. Galileo would have cried. Your science teacher would have fainted. And your uncle, still wrong. That moment proved what physics nerds had been screaming for centuries. Mass does not matter when air is not in the way. Here's the twist. Gravity pulls harder on heavier objects. Sure. But heavier objects also have more inertia. They resist acceleration more. So the extra pull is canceled out by the extra resistance. It is like giving a sumo wrestler and a toddler the same push. The sumo needs more force to move, but gravity provides it. The toddler needs less, and gravity gives less. Result, they both fall the same. Equal acceleration. Equal speed. Equal splat. This is not just trivia. This is the kind of thing that makes you question reality. It is why astronauts float. It is why satellites orbit. It is why your GPS does not send you into a lake. Understanding how gravity works and how air resistance messes with it is the key to unlocking everything from roller coasters to rocket launches. And now you know more than most people on the internet. Congratulations. You are officially dangerous at dinner parties. Want to see it for yourself? You can. There are vacuum chambers on YouTube where scientists drop feathers and bowling balls. And every time, they fall together like best friends in a trust fall. It is oddly satisfying and slightly terrifying because it means everything you thought you knew about falling is wrong. But hey, that is what Think is here for. To blow your mind, one fact at a time. If you are still here, you are one of us. The curious, the thinkers. The people who ask, wait, what? Then actually go find the answer. So hit that subscribe button. Like it owes you money. Smash the like if you learned something new. And drop a comment. What is the weirdest science fact you know? We might feature it in the next video. Think is not just about physics. It is about making the universe make sense with a little sarcasm and a lot of caffeine. Coming up next, the evil twin of gravity, inertia. The reason your coffee spills when you stop too fast, the force that keeps your body moving when your car does not. It is misunderstood, underrated, and kind of a jerk. But we are going to break it down Think style, so do not miss it. So why do objects fall at the same speed in a vacuum? Because gravity does not care about your weight. It is the great equalizer, the cosmic referee, the invisible hand that treats a feather and a hammer exactly the same, as long as you take air out of the picture. And that, my friend, is the kind of fact that makes science cooler than any superhero movie. Except maybe the one where Thor drops his hammer in space. That would be epic.